Here's the beautiful little shelter underneath here. I'm wondering if that wind is going to whip around on that side. But you know what? Down this low, enough heat coming up, I'm going to be all right. I'm fixing to go ahead and start cooking here in a minute so I can get it out of the way before nightfall falls in. And I can just sit back and relax. At least that's what my plan is. So you guys know it's still cold outside. That's the piece that I had at this campsite a month ago, I guess, and picked it up and she still froze on the bottom. Well, we're fixing to thaw that thing out when we go to cooking with it, guys. I'm gonna save some time. I'm gonna cook with my little gas stove real quick instead of waiting to pull coals out and things like that. I can get it going better and faster. Start with peeling some potatoes here. Yeah, I like potatoes. I'm a starchy kind of guy, I guess. But we're gonna peel up 3 of these. Really don't need but 2, but I like potatoes, I do. So let's get to peeling these up. And I'll be right back. We're gonna go ahead and cut them now. Put them in the pot. You know, William Collins made a comment about knives, and this particular one is one of those that are not good for this type of work. They're not a slicing knife. This has got a Scandi grind on it, and it's more for splitting little tasks. You can see how it rips apart the potato. Now, we'll show you a different one. Now here's the one with a sharper up grind. Notice how she comes all the way through. It's not ripped. It's more of a slicer. Now I'm overkill with knives, unfortunately, because I have the ability to make them. So there's 6 of them with me today. They're in the truck. I don't need them all. But this one right here was in the backpack. And then that other one I was trying out to see how well it does on certain tasks. And I knew that it wasn't going to do good for potatoes, but I knew it would peel them. And I just didn't want to lean over to get the other one. Everything has a job. It excels at better than some things. You just need to know what they are. So let's get this over and get this water to boiling with them taters. We're gonna put some water in this here. I'll put 16 ounces. 16.9. 1 bottle of water, basically. Now let's just hang it over this fire here so they can kind of be doing what they need to do. That'll catch on here in a minute. Up in this area here. And when it does, then we'll have fire up there. Put us a little bit of olive oil up in our pan. Let's get it heated. Let's drop that temp down just a smidgen. We don't need it going crazy. This is all we're going to use is one little sausage link. An Italian sausage, mild. Don't leave them in the case, just peel it out. There she goes. Pan ain't too level. When I get this going, now we'll kick it all in. Cooking, boys. You see the sausage. Kind of hard to camera and swap that stuff around, but that's what we're doing. The choice is yours on how much onion you want to put in it. This ain't really a recipe. This is just me. And we'll put us a little bit of garlic, as Derek says. Garlic. I can't even say it. Get us a good amount of garlic. Oh yeah, now that is good. hard to flop this thing around on this little table. Or this little whatever it is. I got us another piece of garlic. I like garlic. And it's good for you in the winter anyway. They say it's nature's strongest form of antibiotics. What I've heard. But I know I had a sore throat once. I had someone tell me to boil some up and drink the juice, and I did. And my sore throat went away that night and never came back. I don't know if it was already on its way out the door and that just happened or what. Put this in my truffle. Boom. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but I really ain't got time to be flopping that thing around. Probably got bigger problems than this if you don't know how to put sausage in a pan or a bowl. Alright. See them num-nums up in there? That's what we're looking for. That's what old Donnie Pavellini calls them. That's just a meal right there by itself. Let's flip that camera around here so you might can see. Rake it off. Oh, that smells so good cooking. I'm probably gonna get attacked out here in a minute. You don't want them to burn. White onions work better, but we bought purple for a hamburger. You know what? All of this came out of the kitchen pantry. And then what we had at the house. Didn't buy anything for this trip. And there we go. Get you a little peeker. Bam! Oh, sorry. Keep that. Oh yeah. Smoking. Got a good fire going over there. It's burning long logs. Potatoes have been boiling for about 30 minutes. They should be getting up in there. I'm cutting them up in them 3 foot, 3.5, 2.5, whatever. Gives me more coal bed to blow up into here. Have us a little extra surprise. Bacon. Bacon. Just gonna put it down in there. Let them kind of start frying. Fixing to dump them out into this pot right here with grease in it. Oh, wait a minute, that's not a grease pot. That's my onions and my... We'll cook up 3 strips of bacon. Oh, dinner time. We'll get 3 strips of this bacon going in there. 2 for the thing and 1 for me. Oh, let's go 4. I might have room. Do I have room for 4? Smoked. 4 pieces of bacon. I'll have a little snack. What's that thick stuff? Bacon. Alright boys, that's all we're going to do for right now. Put a little slap your mama seasoning on that bacon. I don't know why you won't slap her, but be ready to run, boys. If your old man's still alive, whatever's left of you, he gonna get. Alright, let's see how soft they getting, because you want them to be pretty soft before you ever start. They're not ready. That's a nice long fire. We're warm under here. I mean, my face is hot. I'll show you a little bit of what I did just to block some wind. I had an old 55-gallon drum liner, and I put it up on that side, and that blocked some of the wind. Still allows it to come up in here, and we're warm under here. I mean, all right, guys, it's getting dark out here. This is kale going in the pot. I like kale. I can eat it just by itself. So we're going to put a good amount in there. The rest of it I'll eat tomorrow. Let me get you some flavor in there. Look at that. Oh, sausages, bacon. Let it cool down here and I'm gonna eat. Look at that. Oh, she's gonna be good, boys. Altogether, that is $2, maybe. Alright, guys. Remember when I told you we had a special guest in the house? Check this out, boys. See the steam coming off. Baked bread. I didn't bake it. I bought it, but I just needed to get it hot. But they're gonna have to eat it quick because I can guarantee you, in this cold weather, what I did was I just stuck it in that little can, got it close to the fire. Bread's good by itself. Now, this will be enough for tomorrow as well. Look at that steam come off of it. I'll give you a Donnie impersonation. This is, he enjoys food. Slap your mama with that one right there. And then run. I told you about that. I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you do decide to make this, I mean, it's not hard to do. You've seen what I did. You can do it at home and stuff. Use chicken broth. To boil your potatoes. Comes out so much better. This is good. Still hot. I don't know if you guys probably can't see it, but a couple of chunks of potatoes, some kale, sausage. It's good. But I gotta get to eating. Throw some more logs on the fire. Get ready to kick back up over here. Catch you guys in a little bit.